Hey, everybody. So glad you are. So I think I'm live on Facebook now. I think I figured it out. I'm using this new platform. Has anybody used Streamline? Um, and StreamYard. And first time using it. And I thought I practiced the other day and I realized I didn't practice good because apparently I didn't go live yet, but I'm live now. So I'm only going to be on it for a few minutes, you guys, just telling you all about our amazing experience that's coming up, our global surrender fast, which will take place September 20th to October 29th. So make sure you register surrenderfast.com. Make sure you register global, just surrenderfast.com. Surrenderfast.com. You will get there. Let me type that into the chat. And then you'll be registered. There is no fee to register. We just get to hang out with people all over the world. Hey, Diane, they are here. I see them coming in. We get to just hang out with people all over the world, learning and growing together. And this year's theme of our Global Surrender Fast is okay, now breathe. Right? Okay, now breathe. God really has been dealing with me on this whole idea of breathing. So let me just tell you quickly, 30 seconds, maybe longer, how we started this whole global fast. And let me know in the chat if you've done the fast before. And if you have, how many times you've done the fast. But in 2010, as you know, hey, Juanita, Felicia, God just called me away from everything. So in 2010, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. And just came home in obedience to God and ended up fasting 3 times that year. What's up, Lady Tiffany? My girl is on. Looking forward to the fast. I know she's invited several of her women who are in a Bible group with her. Thank you for doing that, Lady Tiffany. I'm so looking forward to this too. Minister Deborah is here. Hey, Juanita. And GC Willis. Hello, hello, hello. So again, God, I didn't know what God wanted me to do. And some of you, God is going to be transitioning you even through this global fast, this 40 days that we're going to do. And I know that is going to happen because 40 is God's number of transition. So I know if not all of you, most of you are in transition and God's going to be speaking to you clearly in these next 40 days. But he needs you to breathe. So remember, the theme is okay, now breathe. So the last fast I did that year, and you'll learn about it as you do the 40-day surrender fast. The last fast I did that year in 2010, the Lord had me to blog it to people. I blogged to them for 40 days, y'all. I was scared as I don't know what. And ended up writing this book now that is known as the 40-day surrender fast. Didn't even know I had written a book until about 10 months later. Someone said, could you print that out? Because I'm tired of reading it on the computer. Because people had been going back to the computer to read it. So go figure. I had written a book. Thank you, Jesus. And a book, in fact, that has sold over 20,000 copies, probably well over that now. I got to go back and count. Self-published, just asking God to increase. I know some of you are publishers. Publishers, and some of you are authors, and you're wondering how you're going to get that project out the gate, right, Shanta? Shanta has an amazing card game that's on our website, you guys. And God has a strategy for you. God has a strategy. Hey, Jeanette, Arlene, all of you are coming in. Thank you so much for hanging out, Phyllis, Jennifer. So God has a plan. So this year's theme has come right on time, I believe. Yeah, you can order the book whenever you're ready, Valencia. It's the 40-day surrender fast. Let me just put it back up again. If you've done the fast before and you've done this book, we now have the extended version of the book. So this is for all of you veterans because there's extra chapters in here, and all sort of things that you can do. Extra chapters, prayers, different things. But if you have this copy, you need the journal. So you could journal in the pages of the original book easily, but this book got long enough, so I had to put the journal separately. So you journal on, or if you've done the original book and you just want an extra space to journal, we have our journal there as well. It's all on the website, surrendershop.com. Or if you go to surrenderfast.com, I'm not going to confuse people. Surrenderfast.com, you'll get the information on the books. I'm jumping ahead of myself, but I might as well, since we're talking books, because we now have the new drum roll. Too late for the drum roll because I'm already holding it up. Drum roll, we have the new 40-day surrender fast for teens. Can you all see that? You see that? Written with my daughter, Aaliyah, who helped me out big time with this one, Surrender Fast for Teens. It is the same devotional pages, but their personal time with God changes, and it asks them different things. Like it has Aaliyah's affirmation corner. So for this day, she says, I won't let the devil walk all over me. I'm going to pray and use the power that God has given me to defeat him. What? Y'all going with the teen book, aren't you? Yes, you are. And then they have one scripture to dwell on. So I kept it a lot shorter because, teens got a lot going on. They might not be feeling us until, whatever. So anyway, it's shorter for them, but I think they will love it. It's the first time it came out, so we're so excited about this. It's on the website as well. And then, of course, we're not forgetting our children, ages 5 to like 11 for this book. And this is the children's book that AJ did many years ago when he was trying to pass math class, and he ended up doing the surrender fast. And this is the surrender fast for kid. This is my journey. He talks about him passing the math class. This is actually an old version because the new version is full of color. Like this has no color, but the new version is full of color. So make sure you get your book. You can order it when you're ready, surrenderfast.com. But let me tell you a little bit about the theme, okay? Okay, now breathe. Like God really gave me, okay, now breathe. And there's actually another book. I should have pulled it. It actually is called, that we have in our store, Okay, Now Breathe, written by my sister. She passed a couple of years ago, but she wrote these amazing blogs. They're so phenomenal. We put them all together into a package. And the book is actually called Okay, Now Breathe. It came out last year. Every single cent goes to her son, Ethan, who is now 9. Every single cent goes away into an account for Ethan that he can access when he's 18. So thank you for your support of that book. Let's breathe. It is time to breathe, take a breath as we potentially exit out of a pandemic. Who knows? Are we exited out, Valencia? Even if we're not, God needs us to breathe in so many different areas of our lives that we might just be holding our breath about. We might not be having the faith that we need to have in order to move mountains. God is available and willing, and all we have to do is ask and pray. And my dad used to say that as Christians, we're living beneath our privilege. It is time to breathe, Lorena. We are living beneath our privilege. There are so many privileges that we have as kingdom citizens, as sons and daughters of a king, that we are not accessing. Hey, Capucine, we are not accessing these amazing principles. So we're going to talk about that during our Global Surrender Fast this year. If you're ready to move forward in so many different areas of your life and you have been feeling stuck, this is going to be the fast for you because you're going to take some time to breathe. One of the things that God talks about, and there's these laws. I don't know if you guys study this at all, but there are laws of the kingdom. There are laws and principles that God operates out of that I don't know that we as Christians, kingdom citizens, are accessing. There is the law of sowing and reaping. There's a law of sowing and reaping, and it comes from 2 Corinthians 9 and 6. 2 Corinthians 9 and 6, and it talks about if you sow sparingly, you're going to reap sparingly. But if you sow bountifully, you will reap bountifully. And I don't know that we are all accessing that bountiful reaping that we should be. So we're going to be talking about how you breathe in your finances. We're going to be talking about how you breathe in your health. I don't know about you. There has been a lot of sickness and a lot of death. And we as kingdom citizens who are still here, who still have breath, is now for us time for us to breathe. It's time for us to stop accepting diagnoses like it's just candy on a stick or something. Oh, yes, I'll take that, doc. Oh, yes, you said I have what? Oh, it's time to stop. It's time to stop, and it's time to access the law of healing that is available to us. We talked a lot about this during our global what did we do? Our Surrender Healing Retreat. Hey, January, we talked about this, and we're going to continue that conversation around this law of healing. And it even says in Psalms 103 and 1, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. My Lord, let's not forget any of them. Don't forget all his benefits. And what does it say next, you all? Who forgives all your iniquities, all of them, and who heals all your diseases. He didn't say some of them. He didn't say, well, I need to give you a disease so I could teach you a lesson. He said all. So we're going to be accessing the law of healing and knowing that healing is ours. So we're going to be talking about that. What does it look like to receive your healing before the symptoms go away? What does it look like to walk in your full healing and believe it with all your heart before the symptoms go away? Because the symptoms will follow your belief. You got to have faith over fear. And there's so many of us driven by fear. And God is really teaching us that we can live out this thing on purpose. We can live on purpose. So it's time to breathe. I'm actually going to stretch you guys this fast. I'm going to stretch you this fast so much. You probably say we stretch every year, because I think one year we were vegan, some of us were raw, and then some of us were whatever. I'm about to stretch you even further, because one of the associate pastors at my brother's church, he's Donald Chisholm Jr., one of the associate pastors at my brother's church said this to me. I was in Buffalo a couple of weeks ago, and he said, if you're not stretching, you're not fasting. You better quote that. John Chandler said that. If you're not stretching, you're not fasting. And then when he said it, you know what the crazy thing is, y'all? When he said it, I had already been approached through a number of different texts. Have you ever done a water fast? No. Have you ever done a water? No. It came 3 times. And then all of a sudden I hear John Chandler saying, if you ain't stretching, you ain't fasting. So y'all, guess what? We're going to do something that stretches you. Now, I'm not going to tell you got to do water. And I'm already doing the water fast before the fast so that y'all don't say it can't be done. But I want us to take the time in a moment to think about, how can I stretch myself? And we're going to stretch ourselves the first 3 days of the fast. So we start September 20th. So I want you to get your mind right now. I want you to do 3 days of a stretch. Some of you will be able to do water for 3 days, and we're going to prepare you for a water fast, because it's not something you go into willy-nilly. And I'm going to tell you, I know. I've done 3 absolute fasts. That's when I didn't realize that you probably shouldn't go without water for 3 days. Anyway, I've done 3 absolute, like no water, twice. But then I'm doing a water one, 3 days. Some of you might do 7 days. Some of you might do 40 days. I don't know. But what I will say is, you're under a doctor's supervision, you need to check with your doctor, and they're probably going to say no to you. So figure out something else you could do that's going to stretch you. But the first 3 days into the fast, we're going to show God that we really want to get that close to him, that we really are willing to subject the flesh for 3 days, like hardcore. Like, you're going to surrender one thing, but we're going to hardcore for the first 3 days. And I was even thinking maybe the last 3 days, like start strong, finish strong. What y'all think? Y'all, am I crazy? Because ain't none of y'all. Twanita, you was one of the ones who told me about the water fast. Stop playing. She had confirmation. No, you are the confirmation. Twanita asked, my friend Marina asked, it is somebody else. It was something I was reading, and it said water fast. But when I started seeing the absolute amazing benefits, when you're able to do this, you guys, okay? When you're able, if you're healthy and able to do this, is off the chain, berserk good. So I just want to throw it out there today, just in case somebody wants to do this. But first 3 days, stretch yourself. It might not be water. It might be I do juice. It might be whatever your stretch is. See, because I've stretched myself. I've been vegan. I've been raw. The only last thing to do is just don't eat. But I want to stretch it. I want to let God know. And it's not, I'm stretching it so to get God to do something for me. Because there are certain laws that we know are already in place anyway. But it's just God, business. Business. Start strong, finish strong. Thank you, Shanta. I'm okay with the water fast. The children's book is out of stock. No, the children's book is not out of stock. Sorry about that. The website is wrong, and I'll go back and change that. Sorry about that. The children's book is not out of stock. I apologize. First 3 days, yes. Lorena, okay. I need off the chain berserk. Come on now, Valencia. She off the chain berserk good. Thank you, girl. She needs that. Hey, Dr. Marcy. I'll be seeing you in 15 minutes. I know. 15 minutes. I'll be seeing Dr. Marcy from Thrive Girl Thrive. Hey, Lynn. Prophetess Lynn is on too. So that's it. So let me a couple more things and we're done, you guys. So that is fasting. We're fasting. Surrenderfast.com. Go ahead and put that in surrenderfast.com. Look what I learned to do, you guys. You can't see it Instagram, but everybody else can see it. Look at that. What? Start strong. Finish strong. Thank you for that, Shanta. I got this new platform I'm playing with. I'm all excited, like a little kid in the candy store. Pre-fast starts September 13th. So make sure you have your book before September 13th. We are also doing something that's so fun. We've been so isolated. We've been so disconnected in some respects. We are actually doing a 5K that we're going to have people do all over the country. 5K. Okay. 5K all over the country. It's going to be October 9th, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please pull out your, Pull out your walking shoes, invite your friends, 5K. It'll be up on the website very soon. We want you to register. We are looking to raise $15,000 for our missions programs, both in Kenya and Ghana. We have this amazing program in Ghana. We've partnered with Bishop Omo, which you probably don't know, but you will know better. He's come on some of our prayer calls. He's an amazing man of God. We're partnering with him because he has this vision to help his community thrive by feeding into his children, socially, emotionally. And they right now have one laptop in this like really sparse looking building. He sent pictures, so I'm gonna put them on the website, one laptop. And you see all these kids gather around this one laptop. We are looking to have at least 20 laptops there by the end of our 5K. And he wants to put up petitions and walls. It's, hey, Pastor Kyle, man. Y'all know Pastor Kyle, man, right? Goodwill Community Church. You know, he also did our Friday wrap up last year. Pastor Kyle Mann will be in the house again. I don't know if I told him that, but he said he was willing and able. Thank you, Lynn. 5K coming up October 9th. Let's go. So it'll be up. There'll be a space for you to register, also to donate even extra if you want to. We have some amazing things, again, that we want to do in Ghana. We have our microlending program in Ghana, West Africa. And we want to do so much more to help to build the community there. We're all about economic empowerment for our brothers and sisters in the areas in which people are marginalized and don't have as much as maybe we do. But we want to be the arms and the feet of Jesus, walking 5K, y'all. Anywhere in the country, you're going to be doing it. We're going to be broadcasting our 5K live from Maryland, but we want you all over wherever you are to get up and walk with us on October 9th. And then we also have fasting aids. Lastly, you guys, as we head out of our town hall, we have fasting aids that are available to you all. One of our fasting aids is our prayer call. You know, I just mentioned about Pastor Kyle Mann coming on to do the Friday wrap up. We have our prayer calls that will happen next every Monday through Thursday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or did we make it a little later last year? I think we almost made it later. It might even been 8 o'clock. So I'm going to say 8 o'clock. And then on Fridays, 12 noon, we have our weekly wrap up. We have social media support. We have our Facebook group. So make sure you join that, the Facebook group, so that you can support each other during your fast. And maybe some other things that Shanta could pop in. I can't remember. Just amazing supports. Shout out to our brothers and sisters in Kenya. We have our amazing Surrender ambassadors. There's like these 20 sold out for Jesus teenagers led by my daughter, Maureen. We've adopted her. Amazing. Like, they are on fire for God. Like, they've been fasting nonstop since the beginning of the year. And I told them, you could take a break before the global. Like, you guys, okay, we'll take a week, Mom. We'll take a week. Like, on fire for God. I love what they're doing there. Thank you for the support that you offer us through surrender365.org, because we were able to give some things to Maureen that helps her. Like, she got a laptop and now she can broadcast to the other fasters. We've been able to send books to them. We just sent our 40-day surrender fast for teens to them. So we can't wait till they get the book. And we sent some of the children's books as well, because they have children who now want to fast with the teenagers. So awesome, right? So I think that's it. I think I hit it all. I can't believe I did that so fast. 20 minutes. Yay, us. Any questions? I'm happy to take any questions you have for the next couple of minutes. If you have questions, you can pop them in your chat. Instagram Live, appreciate you. Thank you, Lynn, for being our administrative assistant on this evening on Instagram. Anybody, questions, anything that's confusing to you, we can't wait to thank you, Lynn. We can't wait till you all come out. Again, if you want to register for the fast, invite some other people to fast with you. I know most of you who are coming on probably already registered, but you invite and share with other people about registering for the fast. So surrenderfast.com. So surrenderfast.com. If you would share this with other people, God bless you too, Kyle. Thank you so much. If you all will share with people, we got our 5K coming up. We have opportunities for you to go in and register and be a part of the experience. So I think we hit everything. Thank you so much, you all, for being a part of this conversation. I'm on a new platform, y'all, live StreamYard, that Lynn told me about. StreamYard. This thing is awesome. Only thing I can't do is bring Instagram in, which makes me mad. because I got Instagram on my phone. But otherwise, I could bring everything in. This is awesome. I can even make comments. I could bring other people in. If I wanted to bring somebody in, like they was in my back room, I could bring them in. Y'all don't care. I'm just so excited about this platform that Lynn told me about. Thank you, Lynn. So anyway, love you guys much. Get to registering, inviting other people to be a part of our fast. I don't see any questions coming in, so I think we're good. Thank you, Lady Tiffany. Oh, she said, I'm looking at the old chat. Oh, thank you, Lorena. Lorena jumped on both. It's nice, right? It's kind of cool. If they could just get Instagram in here, because the only thing they did is they put Periscope, which now Periscope no longer exists. So they need to get with it and put Instagram over here. You're welcome, Cheryl. So glad to have you on. Thank you, Jennifer Mason. I'm excited too. I can't wait. It is time for us to breathe in every area of our life, and God is just waiting on us. He's just waiting on us to breathe. And it's going to be off the chains bananas. I can't wait. I know Arlene can't wait for it to start too. So love you guys much. And I will catch you next time in my little StreamYard. Can't wait to see you guys. Make sure you register. And I'll come back in probably in a couple more weeks. Get us pumped up again. See what the Lord has said. All right, you guys, be blessed. Bye-bye.